Breaking news, my country people. The northern groups asked the Niger military junta to stop citizens from burning Nigerian flags and discrediting President Tinubu. Guys, this is serious. Now the coalition of northern groups, the CNG, an amalgamation of several groups in the northern Nigeria, has called on the Niger Republic coup leader, Colonel Abdulrahman Tishani, to order that the burning of the Nigerian flag in the country should stop. CGN warned that Niger stands to lose the ample public sympathy freely given to the country by the vast majority of Nigerians with the new development. The coalition declared that discrediting the Nigerian president and leaders is not only immoral and illegal, but it is an abuse. Yes, and therefore it is unacceptable. This was disclosed in a statement issued in Abuja by the CNG spokesman, Comrade Abdul Aziz Suleiman, who called on the Nigerian government to reconsider its stand on the closure of borders with Niger and the seizure of electricity supply to the country. According to the statement, the group urged both the military authorities in Niger and the ECOWAS to open all doors for discussions devoid of any hidden agenda or unnecessary preconditions for genuine dialogue. He explained that any breakdown of law and order will only compound the security and the humanitarian situations in the region, especially in Mali, Libya, and others. The statement reads in part, the coalition of the northern group CNG having watched events unfold since the 7-day ultimatum headed by the Economic Community of West African States, the ECOWAS, for the military leaders in Niger Republic to restore democratic order in the country. Now, my wonderful people, the CNG have noted, especially the rigid position assumed by both the ECOWAS and the military leaders in Niger, which left very little space for honest discussions towards a peaceful resolution of what is ordinarily an African affair that should be solved the African way. For one, the hasty closure of borders and the trade routes by neighboring countries, the cutting off of electricity supply by Nigeria, and the slapping of a regime of economic sanctions were not in the best interest of peace. On their part, the coup leaders in Niger have stubbornly foreclosed every window of opportunity for discussions by rejecting all the overtones, including the refusal to allow diplomatic emissaries from the United Nations, the African Union, and the ECOWAS to initiate negotiations. But then the CNG notes that the military junta in Niger have encouraged or overlooked the offensive manner. Their citizens have engaged in public insult to the collective sensibilities of Nigerians and Nigeria as a country by desecrating the Nigerian national flag, which in fact they have warned about it. And they've noted also that the incitement to war by the regimes in Mali, in Burkina Faso, as well as the direct and indirect information of the situation by certain foreign interests on the west and the east, that only complicates matters the more. Having noted all these issues, they've made it known that between President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State, and the government's smoothing remarks that prioritize democratic negotiations and dialogue over war, and the part of ECOWAS communique that tends to suggest an order for the deployment of a standing military force against Niger. They've noted all these in their observations, and they have made it known that both the military authorities in Niger and the ECOWAS to open and allow doors for discussions devoid of any hidden agenda or unnecessary, preconditions for a genuine dialogue, and to call on the leaders of the coup in Niger Republic to discard their rigid, stern, and unhelpful show of, bravery, and they should embrace all diplomatic overtones in order to reach a peaceful and a bloodless resolution of the matter. Now, keeping in mind that threats and conflicts have very little or no utility value, to condemn with all our might the burning in Niger of the Nigerian national flag, which is a symbol of a nationhood, and demand the military junta to stop it forthwith. So, my country people, according to the northern groups, these citizens in Niger, they desecrated our Nigerian flag, also discrediting our president and our leaders, which is very, very immoral. I mean, they shouldn't have done that, and therefore it is unacceptable. So they've called on the military leaders in Niger to action against the continued burning of the Nigerian flag, and to warn that they stand to lose the ample public sympathy freely given to them by the vast majority of Nigerians. Now, to call on the federal government of Nigeria to reconsider its stand on the closure of the borders with Niger and the closure of electricity supply, to warn against the unnecessary escalation of the situation by unsolicited intervention of the international community and other dubious foreign interests. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm sure the CGN have reacted to a viral video that trended online, whereby protesters in Niger were seen carrying Tinubu's pictures, his posters. Some were even, to an extent, were burning the Nigerian flag. And now the Northern Group have said they don't appreciate, what has been done. They've desecrated our Nigerian flag. They are discrediting our president, and they are not happy over this development. So guys, what are your thoughts on this issue? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.